In fact, you date a Gen Z girl or a Gen Z a dude.
Yeah.
And you find her with another guy, maybe in bed. You know that Gen Z will actually get shocked why umejam. Anakuliza umejam juu ya nini sasa?
Oh my God. What's up, beautiful people? It's been a minute. Yes, I know. I hope mko fiti, mko poa kama K, kama kawaida. You can call me Jojo Taya, and welcome to this channel known as Opinion House Media. And in case you are watching us for the very first time and how to subscribe to our channel, please do so down below. And after this video, please leave a comment down below to tell how you feel about the number of topics that we're going to talk about. And guys, today, as always, I'm with the one and only David Oyola in the house. It's not literally a house, but well, it's Opinion House Media. Mambo vipi, David?
Poa sana.
You look amazing.
Yeah, I'm a Lua. I was born a Lua. There's nothing. I can't do any other thing.
Hey, yeah. David, there's no way. Hakuna siku moja utaikuwa too humble useme we thank the Lord.
No, you want to be, you know, when you say you have to be humble, you're trying to tell me so that that I lose my confidence, my self-esteem, so that I have depression like some people out there.
Yeah, but I think that is what most people like term it as being humble. Like when you're told, you're complimented at, one expect to kweziliza, oh really, thank you, thank God, you know. Like, you know, if you accept that outwardly, inakani kama una...
No, us, we know ourselves. I mean, if you're dark skin, you know you're dark skin.
Yeah.
So us, we know we are proud, and we are proud to be proud.
Yeah. Yes. So for you, you are dark skin, brown skin.
I'm chocolate.
Hey!
Yeah, ladies call me I'm chocolate.
The kiss to the ladies. Anyway, David, thank you for coming.
Yes.
It's been a minute. Watu wanashinda ulienda wapi? Safari ama utaki kutuambia safari zako?
Hii uchumi ya Ruto, you can't be in the same place.
Yeah.
You'll go home.
Lazima uzingatie maokoto.
Yeah, I'd rather you either go hard or go home.
Or go home.
There's no two ways about it. So you move up and down, finding a way that you can survive.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Nothing, manze. Yes. So speaking of uchumi, right now, what is currently trending in the country is the finance bill. I don't know, maybe what do you have to say about the finance bill? Some MPs are, right now, iko parliament, right? Some MPs are anti the finance bill. Kuna wengine wako, they've not given their stand. And there are some who are, you know, it's okay, it's a go ahead. Maybe what do you have to say about that?
My opinion about finance bill is that whether we accept it or we don't accept it, it will pass. Remember, during campaigns, the current president told the voters that they should be able to give him workers.
Okay.
All right? Yeah. So all those MPs you're seeing in UDA, those are workers. Wow. I mean, they look like computers. Trust me, there's nobody with an independent brain there.
Yeah,
no matter how aged they are. I saw one with a brown hair, and I just said, wow, what a beautiful computer.
So the president is working with machines.
Those are computers.
Wow.
All the old IBM, you know, Abacus, all the way up to Windows, whatever. They are all computers.
Microsoft.
Those are Microsoft. There's nobody there. Ukiangalia watu kuna mtu pale.
Okay, I don't know. I have zero comments on that. And we can see right now the Gen Zs are forefront at, you know, the anti-finance bill 2024. And many people used to assume that Gen Zs ni kama atunanga hatukongi serious in life. Maybe is this making them seem like adults, or what do you have to say about that?
Gen Z, I like Gen Zs because they are educated, they are exposed, they are moderated by the global affairs, they know to which extent they can go. Even currently what they are doing in the streets, they are not even becoming violent, they're just doing their things, but they have disrupted every business in town, everything has come to a standstill, and they know, and they are coordinating themselves, and they are united. You know, the Gen Zs, there's a friend of mine who is she's just got into a law school. She's around 36 at the age huko. Na ndiye ameingia law school. Na ndiye alikuwa anatuambia that 98% of the classmates are Gen Z.
Wow.
So they formed a WhatsApp group where they were going to coordinate today's activities. Gen Z, organize ambulance, organize doctors, they have organized lawyers who are stationed at police stations where if each one of them is arrested, straight away there's a lawyer there expediting the release. They have organized food points from Jamia Mosque to whatever. Kuna food points pale, when those who are going to Mandamana, they go eat, they come back. They have organized for water. Look at that kind of coordination. And that is a generation. They are as united and they are hard to manipulate. Even some MPs tried in the week to try to associate with them. They never gave that F word about who you are. The MPs have that to leave because these guys are doing their things. They don't care.
They really...
And you know, they don't care. They have disrupted the original definition of, that we forgot. They have redefined family. Them, they don't care which tribe you are. Provided you get along with them, you are part of their family. They have redefined relationships. To them, love is not a big issue. In fact, you date a Gen Z girl or a Gen Z dude, and you find her with another guy, maybe in bed. You know, that Gen Z will actually get shocked why umejam. Anakuliza umejam juu ya nini sasa?
Oh my God. Okay.
Gen Z, they have redefined, they are not moved by this thing called love. They drink together, they buy one chrome, which is around 750 ml, na iko na tumbler 10. It goes in one row, ikikuja hii row imeisha. They're contented with it. And they've contributed so that they can be able to drink together.
Exactly.
I like this generation because they have disrupted the normal system. Them, they are not driven by tribalism. They are not driven by money. You cannot manipulate. You cannot actually buy Gen Z's loyalty. It's either you take them as they are, or you take yourself out from them. It is this simple like that. And that generation has imetoa watu wengi sana. And I always tell my friends who are, we are millennials, born 80 to 95. I tell them, if millennials are not careful, Gen Z will produce a president before them. Because the problem with the millennials is that we are disunited, we are dysfunctional, we have a lot of trauma, we have a lot of problems, we are jealous, we are driven by disunity, we are easily manipulated, and we gave up our faith to our fathers, who when we grew us up with a very strict disciplinary community, what do you call it?
Disciplinary action.
Yeah, you know, those kind of things. And unatumwa kwa duka, mate inawekwa chini. Ukichelewa kidogo, unakuja unachapwa kama mate imekoka kabla you come back. So there's a lot of strictness. We were brought up in a paramilitary kind of families where discipline was a very important thing. So we grew up knowing that education is a very important thing. Education is the equalizer. Gen Z don't care education. Gen Z's education is not anything to them. Sasa watu wanakuja interview, unaambia kuja saa 2, anakuja saa 4 na unamuuliza why ako late. Anashangaa kwa nini unamuuliza why you asking me why I'm late? You know?
My God.
So them education is not anything because after all they are more educated and they have come to realize that education, people who are not educated are the people who are educated are the people who actually are the poorest. But the people who have not gone to school are now the richest and the people. Look at Kapseret MP, for example, Oscar Sudi, giving a fundraiser at 20 million for 1 hour. And that is not an educated person. Now look at those so-called professor MPs. How many of them do you think can even give a ramp over 500,000? None. And Gen Zs have seen that. And they are not going to be moved by money. To them, getting money, whichever place if they can get it, that is what matters to them. And therefore millennials, if they are not careful. Kama kuna mtu amezaliwa 1980 to 1995 who has a political ambition and will not vie in 2027, ati anangoja atengeneze pesa kwanza ndio atasimama. Let them forget about politics. For good. Because Gen Zs will not care. They will give it a try 2027. Now 2032 they shall have been ripe to take over.
Exactly.
And they will look at you and say, you had your time. You never you never used it. Give us time. And because they're united, they will go together and they will take over the country. And if there are people who are dismissing Gen Zs, thinking that Gen Zs are just small children,
I
want you to spoiled children. I want you to know that these so-called spoiled children, in the next 20 years, they are your president, they are your ministers, they are your MPs, and they will rule you. When you are old, you cannot go anywhere. You are waiting for your death. And it will be very painful looking at those spoiled children ruling you. Anybody who try to mistake those children.
So, Devi, maybe can you say that these demonstrations that are happening right now are a sort of an eye-opener for the millennials, that the Gen Zs are actually not just spoiled? Can you say that?
Yes, it is true. The demonstration organized by this the Generation Z lot, it should be an eye-opener to the millennial that while they are disunited, while they're still driven by jealousy, enye mtu akipata, for example, mimi, for example, tuseme a friend of mine, amekuwa MC, MCA, ama amekuwa MP, and the very first people that he will eliminate in his circle are the people that he grew up with, who knew him and accommodated him when he had nothing. And at one time alikuwa anaomba the chai, anaomba pesa, anaomba credit, anaomba internet. Na hao ndio majamaa millennial anaonanga akifika juu, watu wa kwanza inafaa ana eliminate kwanza kwa hiyo sako yenye ashike hata simu zao. Ni hiyo majamaa wali grow now. But they are forgetting that in 40 years time they will all be 60s and above. 60s and above, even the number of your friends shall have reduced due to natural attrition like death, changing of location where watu wanaishi. So utapata mahali umeenda kwa retirement nyumbani, huko na marafiki wachache sana, unaweza kaa nao chini na mnapiga story. And most of them will be your age mates. Hakuna mtu utaita like Gen Z watoto wako nyuma yetu ati wewe mzee umekaanga chini na watoto unapiga nao story who are 40s and below. And that should be a very strong statement to the millennials, that you might think that you have reached now to a point where you think you will not need these people you grew up with. But as time goes by, one year after another, I can tell you time is an equalizer. You will reach your 70s and 80s and you have very small generation of yours wenye umebaki ni unaweza kaa nao chini unapiga nao story. So most of the time you realize that at your retirement you will remain alone. Nobody to talk to. Bibi yako anaendanga anatembelea watoto wake. Women will leave you, especially this one man wife people. This one man wife. My wife. Ukifika hiyo age ya 60 na above umeretire, bibi yako atakuwa ako busy na watoto wake. Na watoto wake wanaangalianga tu mama yako. Hata ukikuja nyumbani kuvisit nyinyi, anapatia mzee 5,000, mama amemfinyia 30,000 huko.
Can you imagine?
Imagine. Manguzi natumwanga na daughters to their mothers. Kitenge, nini, dera ametumia mama. Mzee hata suti moja anatumiwanga kuna.
Labda kiatu.
Labda kiatu once in a while. Ndio unapata mzee anatembea na kiatu, right? Socks imeisha huko chini because the wife no longer cares about you. Her priorities have changed. And that's why I always tell men that at least when you reach around 40, 50 years, you get a younger woman to take care of you. Not for anything, but to take care of you. To live an extra day. Because if you don't do that, the wife that you have, she's no longer interested in sexual activity. She's no longer interested in lovey-dovey things. She's focused on her family, farming, and children. Period. So if you're a man thinking that that one wife of yours will help you, I don't know. You're not. I don't know what to tell. I don't even actually have a word for you. Actually, I cannot sit in a meeting where I'm being addressed by a man with one wife.
Okay, so getting back to
so that is what I was telling you. The demonstration by the Gen Zs should be an eye-opener to the millennials, that while you're still living that life where you think that when you excel amongst your peers and you cut them off, therefore you have achieved your aim, the Gen Zs will come and disapprove you. And I will still repeat, you will only enjoy that one for a time while you still have energy where you can still drink alcohol with very many people. Wacha siku moja hiyo ofisi yako iishe. Utapata wale ambao waliwa cut off, wale majamu umegrow nao, wenye walikujua bila pesa. Hao ndio watu unaweza pigia simu wakuje wakukonsole ukiwa na msiba. Marafiki wote unawapata wakati uko na pesa, wewe ni MP, wewe ni MC, au wakwangi ni marafiki. Those are traders. They love your office. They do not love you.
But once you lose
you lose that office, they will leave you. They pledge their loyalty to the next person occupying that office. And therefore it is important that millennials should learn something about Gen Zs. The way they are united, they are working together. Hata kama kuna kitu kidogo, majenziwa wanaitana madeals. Wanasema kuna kitu imetoka kuja. Kuna kitu imetoka kuja. That's not what we do. And it is not acceptable. And that's why I tell you, if we are not careful as millennials, Gen Zs will produce a president before us.